Good afternoon, I'm Raylene Ramsey. This is your afternoon news fix for Thursday, the 31st of July. A major focus on transnational crime as the FBI opens a Wellington office. Director Kash Patel says it's the first time the Bureau's had a permanent New Zealand presence. He says our countries collaborate on some of the most important global issues of our time.
Countering the CCP in the Indo-PACOM theater, countering the narcotics trade, working against cyber intrusions and ransomware operations, and most importantly, protecting our respective citizenry.
Police Minister Mark Mitchell says our authorities work closely with the US.
We're highly respected, but we have a deep capability, certainly within police, in fact, across any of our law enforcement agencies.
And Foreign Minister Winston Peters says the attaché will boost regional resources.
The purpose is to help seriously with crime fighting in the Pacific, and all around the islands they will see the virtue and the value of that as well.
The Energy Minister's linking high prices to the oil and gas ban, now heading to the scrap heap. Parliament's voting on reversing the ban, with the bill's third reading underway. Simon Watt says renewable energy has flaws.
In times where renewable production decreases, it is clear that we need contingency options to ensure that Kiwis are not left footing a bigger bill.
Labour's Megan Wood says this government's looking back to the 20th century.
Our potential in renewable energy is unsurpassed by many countries in this world.
The Electricity Authority is asking for feedback on its emergency reserve scheme, hoping it'll be running by next winter. It's proposing paying companies to reduce power use for periods of time to free up supply during shortages and avoid issues like a blackout. Large users, including the Tiwai Point smelter and Meridian, are already part of similar schemes. Te Pāti Māori has filed High Court proceedings claiming Māori voters are being deregistered from electoral rolls. It says it's heard numerous concerns. Here's political reporter Azaria Howe.
The Electoral Commission says it's checked and found no technical issues. It says people who can't find their enrolment record will not be enrolled or on the unpublished roll. The Commission's adamant Māori can choose whether they wish to be on the Māori or general roll, and it won't put Māori on either by default.
Emergency management officials say strong and unusual currents in coastal areas have eased after yesterday's massive quake in Russia. Because of a tsunami rebound from South America, a national advisory continues for the eastern coastline of New Zealand and the Chatham Islands. It's likely to remain overnight, with strong and unusual currents possibly present for another 24 hours. There'll be another update about 7:30 tonight. To sport, and one of women's tennis well-known players has bowed out of the sport back where it all began. Canadian Eugenie Bouchard is officially retired after a 3-set defeat to Belinda Bencic at the WTA Tour's latest tournament in Montreal. An increased presence on court has Mystics attacker Filda Vui prepped for the high-pressure moments should she be selected in the Silver Ferns to face South Africa. And veteran Wallabies halfback Nick White has announced Saturday's third and final match against the British and Irish Lions will be his last, if selected. And that is your latest news fix. We'll be back with the next update tomorrow morning from the Newstalk ZB newsroom.